everybody! It's Brooke, and I'm back, and today we're watching Angel Season 4, Episode 5, Super Symmetry. Got it? If you're new here, welcome to my channel for the first time. It's nice to meet you. I'd love if you would leave a comment introducing yourself and letting me know your favorite character and season of Angel. No spoilers, please. And I would love if you'd consider subscribing to the channel. We're working towards our goal of 1,000 subs by the end of 2025. And if we hit it, I am going to do a reaction to the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie, which I think will be a really fun reaction. But I won't do it until we hit 1,000 subs. When I'm filming this at the beginning of May, we're around 709. So I'm not sure where we're at when you're seeing this. But excited to continue. If you're returning to the channel, you get hearts because you came back. Thank you for being back with us. We have left Sunnydale. Last week we did 2 Buffy episodes. This week it's going to be 2 Angel episodes. And then we're going into a pretty long stretch of Buffy. But exciting. If you're ever wondering like how I'm watching the episodes, I'm following the Slay Alive guide. So it kind of bunches storylines and arcs together, so you watch them all at once instead of having to swap back and forth. And I've really enjoyed the way it's laid out so far. If you would like to see my uncut reaction to this episode or get early access up to a month ahead, you can check out my Patreon or YouTube memberships. The biggest difference is Patreon is for uncut videos and YouTube has early access to edited videos. So if you have a style preference or a platform preference, there's a way for you to support the channel that way if you'd like. But again, you can support for free by subscribing and always interacting with the videos you do watch. Obviously, watching the channel, number one thing you can do. God, what happened last time? I'm thinking about the Buffy episodes. Last time on Angel, Cordy came back. She was sent back. I suspect it was a punishment because they made her lose her memory, and it was right after she helped Angel cheat on that slot machine. But it also seems to be there's something dark coming. Isn't there always? There's always something dark coming. And maybe she's been sent back to help with it, but she doesn't have her memory. So we don't really remember why she was sent back. And Lauren just said it seems bad. And Wolfram and Hart have that information. They stole it from Lauren. Cordy's hanging out with Connor, which I don't know. I feel like that's gonna get weird. I hope it doesn't. But I'm excited to kind of see what goes on today. Super Symmetry. Nothing jumps out at me at what that could be about. Maybe not geography, geometry with symmetry. So math, maybe Wesley or Fred, like smart related. But supernatural, I don't know. Symmetry also means looking alike, so maybe they're evil superpowered twins. I don't know. I don't have a good guess for this one. But we're gonna dive in and see. Okay, Fred's screaming. Maybe Fred episode.
Oh, that's my
Oh, she's happy.
Super Symmetry.
MP-dimensional subspace by Winifred Burkle.
Oh, she got published.
You don't have to read it.
Of course, I'm gonna read it right now.
He's like, I don't understand it, but I'm gonna read it.
Dimensional superstring theory.
Okay, Fred. Fred's a freak. Fred's a science freak.
Right there.
Me?
How's your head?
I'm smashing. Listen, I know I've been a wee bit jumpy the last couple of days, but did I hear a scream? In the hole between my horns?
And you're probably a little on edge because of the whole slouching toward Bethlehem thing.
Was the one that comes after you ask me to read Cordy again.
Oh. Yeah, no, that was bad last time.
Build up to it subtly.
I appreciate that, Sugar Pie,
If you
really.
knew what it was.
Yeah, Wolfram and Hart would come after me again. And maybe they wouldn't stop with a little gray matter.
Yeah, also no
Hey, death just doesn't
like
look good
promise
on me.
that he'll
I wish I could tell you what
actually
was coming and when, but
see it.
I got your back.
Thanks, Lauren. That didn't even sound like him. Ugh, hotels are creepy at night. It might be Connor. He sneaks in here sometimes. He did break into our house.
Front door is always open, Connor. You don't have to sneak in.
He's like, but then I'd have to talk
Already
to you.
wanted some of her stuff. Can I go?
Sure. Sorry.
He just wants to make sure you're both okay.
You should take your fuzzy slippers.
Reason number 46 why you should let me ride.
I know.
Dork.
She's always stealing the covers.
Oh, is that supposed to be like, oh my god, they're sleeping in the same bed? Yeah, they have one bed.
You don't want to go in there. Ugh.
She's
Girl kept me up all night. She is unstoppable.
Can I practice my speech for you? I think Lauren's a little conked.
You think?
Yay. We're back.
That all night.
Like, emphasis on little. I'd probably be disproven in no time. It's just, I used to dream I'd discover some revolutionary concept and...
Everybody will be watching you now.
Yeah, we're here to support you.
I gotta practice. You'll be there?
Cheering you on.
Connor was here?
I hope you don't want to kiss and make up, because that...
He picked up some of Cordelia's things.
She's just trying to put the pieces back together.
Surprise.
Oh, look.
Are they still
bribe.
banging?
How thoughtful.
I think he's mad.
No, it can't be a bribe. Must be a setup.
Gift.
No. Have you met you?
Open it. Now you'll have the advantage.
Wow,
Cost
cool.
a fortune.
Yes.
It's cool for him. I'm prepping for tomorrow when the new couch gets delivered.
Fortunately, I've taken the afternoon off.
Stop it. Get some help.
But thank you, Lila, for the gift.
We're gonna leave her in your apartment. I assume when she started coming over, he hid anything he didn't want her to find. Oh, he's gonna go to Fred's speech. Oh.
There. Almost done.
How come there's no picture of Angel?
Cause I don't
Didn't see
want
any.
to look at pictures of my dad, who I hate.
Well, it's okay. You got all the other important stuff.
Stop looking at her titties. This is the second time they focus on her titties around him. It's weird.
Why does it still feel like something's missing?
Because you don't truly remember.
How does that feel?
Woodsy.
Maybe you missed the action. The thrill of the kill.
Cody didn't really like killing
You know, you used to
stuff.
be a demon hunter.
At least I remember the uniform.
All these people here to see you?
I'm just a minor speaker. Oh, God.
Nothing to worry about.
What if my theory's wrong? Professor Seidel!
Winifred. Lori, I'll meet you back at the
Lori looked uncomfy.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
Are you gonna be in there?
I'm introducing you. I had to arm wrestle the chair of the department for the honor.
Oh,
Okay.
Winifred.
well,
Winifred's a natural. By the end of the first semester, she was taking on whims.
You should see her now.
And he didn't think it was
Killing
weird when she disappeared? Also, like 2 years or
we call
so.
it Interactive massive
The office, I'd love to talk about your article.
Is
Okay.
tomorrow too soon?
Dude.
Tomorrow's perfect.
Whatever you
I have
say.
some questions about how Kaluza Klein models
Oh, I
fit
think
with
Gunn's
your
starting to
theory.
feel left out because he doesn't get it, but he
Because
doesn't
string
have to
regulars
get
and
it. Wesley's here. He still wants to be supportive.
Of course, I have no idea what she's talking about.
Will you tell Fred that? She thinks we're both stupid. I won't stand out as much.
As a student, Winifred Burkle showed outstanding intellectual rigor. Her work continues to exemplify
didn't ask where she
the
been.
highest standard
Oh god,
of
Lila's
academic
here.
excellence.
This one just says open with joke, but I forgot to think of one. Of course, It's possible my theory will take care of that. While each provide insights, physicists have long searched for
Yeah,
a
little
unifying theory.
jellies.
One that can account for both the behavior of the smallest subatomic particles and the largest forces of nature. Dirichlet boundary conditions with dual
What's
open
going on?
strings that are T-transformed.
What is that?
This, in turn, leads to the conclusion that strings can only end in p-dimensional dynamical...
Oh, wonderful. Not again. My girl cannot get pulled into another fucking dimension again. That guy's real for that one. Oh, fuck. Why did it open up just from her talking? That's weird. Or did Lila do it with the phone? No.
This is about the job
I
you
do
can't
love
do
how much they
that I
hate each
haven't
other.
killed, but do I hear a thank you?
Before we get to that, how about you tell me why a portal happened to open up over Fred's head right after you slithered out of the auditorium?
Tragedy
She's like,
struck,
okay,
did
that
you?
one is not on me.
Really?
Then why are you here?
About Lauren? There's gonna be a conversation.
You know, Angel, coming from you, idle threats are so, well, idle.
Do you remember when I ripped your car in half?
Fred?
versus NP, where NP is non-deterministic
Writing on the walls again.
time. I was just... I couldn't sleep.
That's okay.
Fred, demons, portals, that happens. Doesn't mean you're going back to Pylea.
5 years of hiding in caves and scrounging for food, wearing that collar. You don't know. You couldn't.
You're never going back to that place.
I hope.
Safe now.
He was there. He saw the... He probably thinks...
That you're incredibly brilliant, just like I do.
He can't see me, not like this.
There's nothing wrong with you, like this or any other way.
I don't.
To you, maybe.
Look,
That's a good thing, Fred.
great. Our girl's not the only one redecorating.
You were there.
He's trying to figure out the math
Okay.
and who did it.
What are we doing? Playing musical chairs? Okay, catching on, sorta.
People that like stand
How come you
out.
never pulled out this parlor trick before?
The nerdy
This
guy
same
behind him
automatic
looks like
reflex
Bob
just
from
kicked in when I saw
Thunderbolt.
Lila.
Hold up, Lila was there?
He looks like Bob mixed with Spencer from my car.
He had a camera.
I think I know where to find him.
Whoa. Hang on. Daylight. I need a coat.
We'll get on it.
Big
'Cause
coat.
when my girl's not happy,
Oh no,
You
it
take the
is
pictures of my
Jerry
girlfriend.
Trainer. I
Rock.
think that is
Have you
really
seen? It was
young
like
Jerry
ripping apart.
Trainer.
How were you there? You always hang with the physics crowd?
I wanted to see if it was true.
It
She's
is.
really one of them.
It's Spencer from iCarly.
You're naming them.
I know. It took me a while to believe it too, and I was there.
You know Laurie Drummond, don't you?
You were
Hi,
the
Lori.
TA for
You
high
look
energy
freaked
physics.
out.
The last test I took before...
A minus.
A minus?
How'd I know
Well,
that's
would've
what she
given
was gonna be
another
mad
student an A
about?
plus, but with you, I had to use a different standard.
Now he
I have
tells
another
me.
life now.
Sounds like a
Yeah.
life you stumbled into, not one you chose.
I guess
we
it
all
kind of
stumble
chose me.
into life.
Now, I don't know what I saw yesterday.
So that was a lie.
Who deserves to live in the world she was meant for?
I don't know. I got bad vibes from this guy, Fred. I feel like
You
shit's
guys
going
know
down.
how it is. You hear things like from a friend of a friend's
What do you
roommate.
know?
Just rumors. They're all science types, and like these weren't your everyday kidnappings. Hey, maybe I could help you guys. Be your intern.
Sweet,
We're full up on interns, but
Fluid turbulence and with neutrino books? That's just wrong.
Fred, you do have the deer in headlight
Man, I
look
got a bad feeling.
all the time, so
Look,
this is
here.
not great.
Thing all those students had in common.
Oliver Seidel.
To me, he's the son of a bitch that sent me to Pylea.
Ooh.
What?
We're gonna get this.
How'd she get back so
Come on.
fast?
He's gonna die.
Okay, damn.
The halberd could work.
I know, I
Not
guess
like
she's
I'm all
just
avid
Fred,
brain
but she's
talking
on the
about other
vengeance
dimensions.
fast.
Pylea, never heard of it. Right. How about a flail whipping? Would that take a nice long
Fred,
time?
let's calm down.
I
He
idolized him, and he sent me
send
to
her
hell.
to die.
Me and God knows how many others who didn't make it back. So sure, I'll calm down when he's dead.
Fred,
You know what? Let me out!
a few years ago, I would have done in the guy myself. But this, it isn't what we do.
We kill monsters every day.
We help you idolized him. But don't let him be defining what you are now.
Don't you think as a professor you want successful?
But let's do it fast.
We gotta get to him before Fred changes her mind, because vengeance, it can get ugly.
Vengeance. Sounds good.
Angel and God gave me all sweetness and light.
Layman's opinion.
You've been keeping track of me.
No, I think he's been watching out for
Yes.
everybody because he misses them. He could
Oh,
just go
about
home.
This Professor Seidel. What did you have in mind?
Beyond pain, I'm not
He's
really
a
serial
serial
killer.
He's like, okay, baby snatcher, let
Alright
me do
then.
what I want. She's not wrong.
I'm sure we'll find an appropriate solution.
What the fuck does that mean? They really want to throw people through portals.
Oh, I did!
Oh, no, I don't want this. What is happening?
She'll be okay.
I don't want that. I understand that Connor came back probably as fully an adult, but in my brain, he's like Dawn age. Maybe a year or two old.
Everything we went
And that's
over,
a baby.
But I'm surprised Gun's not here. No matter what the consequences.
He doesn't want Fred to hate herself.
It's part of what I love about him.
Bro, you're about to have a bad day.
Going somewhere?
No.
No deaths for you.
Oh,
Oh, don't fucking start. How do you know it's not gonna bring you in? Oh, hello. No, this is weird and I don't wanna. I don't wanna do this storyline. I'd like to skip it. Guys, I don't wanna. Ew.
About what happened earlier.
You think raised in a health with
The
dementia baby is gonna take
CPR
rejection
mouth to
well?
mouth.
When you kissed me.
There's a lot I need to figure out.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't date Connor. That's fucking weird.
So I'm gonna.
You're going back to him.
I just need some time to think.
I wish she could go back to Dennis the ghost. Ow! Stop throwing me into walls.
Stay right there.
Winifred.
You're not capable of hurting anyone.
Maybe before she got
Not
tortured.
anymore. 5 years of pain and suffering in a hell dimension will make a girl capable of a lot of things.
Ew. Uh-oh. How is it still alive? We cut its head off. Ew, we got a new one.
Special on a Pylean platter with a side of you make me sick.
Why don't you just let me
Go? Well, since you asked so nicely, sure. I've even practiced a goodbye speech. Clive.
Let him do this to you!
How dare you? You don't know! You don't know what it was like!
Please help me! I promise we'll stop him. We'll find some other way. Help me!
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to forgive yourself. You're gonna regret it. Turn it off, Fred!
There is no what if. I am pregnant.
It's taken care of.
But Gunn didn't want to hurt people. Oh my god, that's crazy. We're gonna lose each other anyway.
Night.
And just like, well, that felt weird. Hey, I
Hi.
kissed your son.
Cordelia.
Can we?
Why did it gotta make it weird?
Running with a Voynok demon. Turns out they have 9 lives.
Like a cat?
Only less standoffish.
We were friends. I know that. I staked a vamp today.
Connor took you.
And what I realized is
It's like, don't start. Oh,
who
Hazel
I
started.
was before.
There might be an animal
I'm
outside.
still her. There's something I need to know.
Okay, no more lies, Cordy. Tell him you kissed him.
Were we in love?
Maybe. We didn't get to really find out. Oh, don't do this to me. I don't know. You all know I love Cordy and Angel and I want them to be together, but the show just makes it weird. The Connor stuff made it weird. Why are they doing me like that? That's fucked up. Also, like, no offense, Connor, but there's no fucking way. There's no way. That was working out for you there. Because what happens when her memory does come back and she remembers she sees you as like a baby? God, I'm yawning a lot today. I don't know what's up. No. Okay. Crazy episode. Many, many implications from this episode, okay? Where do we start? Lila implications. Jealous of Wesley paying attention to Fred and still, I think she's aware he would go back to the group eventually. And I think she's worried that their thing stops when he does that. Because I do think maybe she's actually starting to like him. But she doesn't know how to not be an evil bitch. So she just still makes evil bitch decisions. Wesley, I think, obviously, I don't think Fred's the only one he's keeping tabs on. Obviously he still cares. Just go back to your friends, man. They'll welcome you back at this point. Gunn and Fred. Woof. That's a lot. I understand Fred's anger. Like, this guy took 5 years of her life and she went through torture. And it's like, she's not the only one. There's other victims. He's still trying to do it after she gets back. He's still doing it. I still don't fully grasp why he did it. He's just an asshole. They probably explained it. I was yapping, but I understand her anger and her need to stop him. I understand Gunn not wanting her to go past that threshold. I don't know if she could have truly processed killing someone. Though I think him doing it with his bare hands is going to be a lot for him to fucking process. And I think she's going to blame herself either way because she's going to be like, well, I was doing that thing which forced you to do this. So now I think they're both going to be blaming themselves. They're both going to be feeling like shit. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to end well for them. But very interesting. Yeah, I don't know if their relationship's going to survive this. I mean, we have all of season 4 and 5. They could survive it, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of self-hate. It did feel like Wesley was still trying to come between them a bit there, which was weird. I was like, please move past her. Either like Lila back or, I don't know, move on. She obviously loves God. And then the Connor liking Cordy thing is weird. The Cordy kissing him thing is weird. I don't like that at all. I don't think we needed that. It could have just been her and him bonding. I don't think there had to be like tension there that way. I'm just like, it ruins it. It makes it weird. I don't like it. But I think she's leaning more towards trusting Angel again, which I like. So hopefully Cordy will be back with the group next episode. Cause I miss her. But overall, I think good episode. Some good emotional setup for Gunn and Fred who haven't really had much. they were kind of getting the Xander Anya treatment of like season 5 of Buffy, where it's just like, yeah, they're together, cool, and then they don't really get any storylines that are long term and not like one episode ones. But interesting choice for, I guess, for it to be about their relationship. Neither of them have really gotten one that's multiple episodes that isn't about their relationship in a while. But we'll have to see how it continues. I really enjoyed this. Be back Saturday morning with the next episode. It's already available for early access on all early access levels on YouTube membership and Patreon. But if you want to make sure you don't miss it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.